Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. I am so happy. I am so glad to just sit here and do this again with you. You know, I vibrate so high when I do this. Every time I'm seated here talking to you, I clearly vibrate so high. And just welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are new here, welcome to the family, because in this family we teach and learn from one another how to be better social beings of value and loving ourselves and just being happy in it. So you're so much welcome. Like my videos, share my videos, and comment. So share my videos, guys, and subscribe to my channel. The most important thing, subscribe to my channel so that you keep on getting new information, new videos whenever I post. All right, so before I talk about what I had prepared today, I just want to give you a word to ponder on, and the word to ponder on today is none other than: in life you will be in different situations, and actually not even different situations but two kind of situations. The first situation is that you can be in a very exciting and happy situation. The second one, you can be in a very frustrating and sad situation. In these two situations, before you make any decision, take a split second, and just think about the consequences, okay, of the decisions that you are about to make. So in those two situations, I'll repeat: take time and think about the consequences that you might face when you make such a decision. Okay, yeah, so that is the word to ponder on today. All right, so today I want us to dive into people who take things personally. And we are not here to judge anyone. In this channel we never judge anyone. We are just here to make ourselves become human beings of value. And this is what I'll say: that when you find yourself taking things personally, it means, or a person who is taking things personally is someone who is actually misinterpreting someone's opinions, someone's actions, someone's thoughts, to be to believe that they are being targeted. So if you've ever taken things personally, it means you are misinterpreting people by just taking their actions, taking their words, taking their thoughts to be, and believing that those thoughts, words, and opinions are being used to actually target you, which is most of the time not right. Okay, no one, you can, you might feel like someone is personally targeting you, only to find out that that was not even the intention. They didn't even know that something happened to you, or that is the experience you had. They just did it out of the blues, and alas, you become a victim. Okay, yeah. So if you want to know that you are taking things personally, that is what happens. And so how are you going to stop taking things personally? Because I'm sure someone might want to stop taking things personally. And the number one thing, if you want to stop taking things personally, is that you have to practice valuing your own opinions. Practice valuing your own opinions. Value your own opinions, okay? And in valuing your own opinions, you are going to be in a space whereby whenever opinions are shared, or conversations are going on, you're able to know if an opinion is having a positive criticism, or it's having a negative criticism. Okay, so if it's negative, just value your own opinion, have some affirmations with you, regard yourself in a way that is of high thoughts. Okay, you have to think of yourself highly, and just know that it is your opinion and it is what it is. But if it is positive, yeah, you can go along with the opinions. You can take the opinions and you help yourself with the opinions you've been given, or the criticism that is positive that you've been given. All right? Yeah. And so learn to value your own opinions. Just value your own opinions and everything will be fine. Because in this world, you must always get someone who just will always, rubbish everything you've worked for, anything you're saying. But at the end of the day, when you value your own opinions, you won't be a victim of taking things personally. And then do not give your power away. Don't give your power away. What do I mean by giving your power away? Giving your power away is just allowing people to upset you. So when you allow people to upset you, that simply means you are giving your powers away. Okay? So do not allow anyone to upset you with their opinions or their thoughts or their actions. Okay? Because once you allow that, then you're going to take things personally. So do not allow don't give anyone that power. All right? And that runs me into the third point, which is, for you to be upset, it really means that you are being triggered. And for you to be triggered, it means there's an experience you had in the past that was so hurtful that now when someone is just giving an innocent opinion or just giving a constructive criticism, you cannot see through it in a way that is going to help you. You are taking it personally because you had an experience in the past that was so hurtful, and because of this hurtful experience, you are now getting triggered by people's opinions, and finally, you are now taking things personally. Okay? Yeah. So learn to evaluate yourself. Learn to evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself. Sit down and ask yourself, is it that this person is actually just being critical of me in a negative way? Or is it that, in my past, I went through an experience that was so hurtful that whenever this person gives this exact opinion, I feel triggered? Yeah? So evaluate yourself and you'll find out that maybe you're just taking things personally. Okay? Maybe you're just taking things personally. Okay? Another thing is that consider the source. I keep on, like, my circle of friends will tell you about that. One thing I always tell them whenever they come and complain to me about what someone has said about them or criticized about them that is negative, I always just ask them, if you look at that person, are they better than you or not? And to their surprise, the people that always criticize them negatively are people that are always below them. So I always tell them, consider the source. Consider the source. Do you value this person's opinion? Do you value their opinion? Let's say someone is coming to advise me about, maybe a project I want to do, and they are coming to discourage me about the project. Okay? Let me just use a tangible example. Let's use a car, because yeah, because I won't finish that. Now let's use an example of a car. So you are owning a car and you're having a conversation with a friend, and then your friend, because they don't have a car, they're giving you all these reasons as to why having a car is the last thing you should be having. So they tell you things like, having a car is not good, you should have started with this and that. In fact, having it is this and that. They're giving you all the manner of opinions that are negative about having that car. They're even telling you made a bad decision, you just made a bad decision, this and that. And you're looking at your friend and they're like, okay, fine, I made a bad decision, but I have a car. Do you have a car? Do you? So, look at the source. So someone who does not have a car is advising you about cars. It doesn't make sense. I'd rather someone who has a car advise me about cars. I'll actually sit down and listen, because I'm like, yes, this person has an experience about cars. This person owns a car, understands the struggles and the happiness of owning a car. Okay, the importance of owning a car, the pros and cons of having a car. Okay, right? So look at the source. Another example. It's not funny, but I just want you to get this point, yeah, so that you don't stress about people's opinion and taking things personally. Now, another thing is, someone is advising you about marriage, telling you what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Someone is even advising you about, how to carry your relationship and all that, and how to behave in your own marriage. And you look at this person and you look at their marriage and you look at their relationship and you're like, nah, I wouldn't want to be part of that. And they're busy advising you of how you should be and how you're supposed to carry yourself out and how you know. So in short, what I'm saying is look at the source, consider the source. Like, do you value the opinion? Mostly people who are below you are the ones who will criticize you the most. People who are below you, doesn't matter on which levels. Okay, maybe they're below you when it comes to wisdom, they're below you when it comes to making good decisions, they're below you when it comes to just you, whatever you touch, grows. It depends on the levels. So people who are below you are the first ones to criticize you negatively. You will never see someone above you criticizing you. Never. In fact, people that are above you, you will always either get challenged or want to learn from them. You'll never hear someone who has made it in life, like made it in life, trying to criticize you. They never, they'll just give you either a constructive criticism, challenge you, or you learn from them or teach you. But it's always the ones below you. It's always the ones below you that will make sure that you have to fall down with them. So don't be tricked. Don't be tricked. I want to tell you the truth today, that you have to be very keen about the source. You have to be very keen about the source before you start taking things personally. Okay, yeah. Another thing is that you have to stop overthinking and you have to stop over analyzing people's opinions, people's conversations, and people's actions. Stop over analyzing and stop overthinking. Stop going like, what did she really mean when she said that? Does it mean that she meant this? What did he really mean when he said this and that? Like you task your mind so much. You're just there over analyzing, overthinking until you just think your own things. You start getting depressed about it, only to realize that it wasn't even about you. It is not about you all the time. It wasn't even about you from the beginning. It is just a coincidence that their opinions are triggering you to a certain extent, or they are reminding you of something that you did or an experience that you had. So don't overthink, don't overanalyze what people say or what people think or how they act. Okay? Then get busy. Get busy. Get busy. When you're not busy, that is when you are very keen to really get, to really give attention to what people are saying. People who are busy, you can literally abuse them and they're not even aware they have been abused. They are so busy. You can critique them and they don't even remember your criticism. You know why? They are busy. So get busy. Okay? Get a busy life. So when you're busy, you will not take things personally ever. All right? Okay. And lastly, ask for clarification. And what do I mean by asking for clarification? If you are sure that the information you've had, or let's say what someone has just said, is actually so personal that beyond doubt, you feel like it's very personal, then just take it as your own responsibility to ask for clarification, so that you are now answered, or it's clarified to you if at all, yes, it was personal or not. Okay, so if you clarify, you are able to know that, okay, fine, the comment was personal, not the comment was either personal or not personal. So just learn to clarify when you feel like, yeah, beyond no doubt, I know this is personal. Take the responsibility to find out by clarifying, so that you can have your head at peace. Okay, yeah. All right, so that comes to the end of the video. I hope you learned ways in which you can stop taking things personally, and it's gonna help you, and I hope you really learned a lot and even enjoyed. So I'm gonna stop there. Thank you so much for listening to me. It was nice doing this, and I want to wish you a very good time. Have it in the very fabulous way. Either it's daytime, night, morning, or evening, or even afternoon. In whichever part of the world that you are in, have it in the best fabulous way. And for that, I'll say bye till next time. That's a bye. Bye, guys.